All right, Black Pack Crew, I told you be more man. I could not let this go. When a Democrat, a liberal, somebody open their mouth and they don't know the facts, Don Lemon came out talking about reparations. And there's a lot of countries that was involved, and this lady just sizzled them. So what he's trying to do is use the Queen's death to come on in. But y'all watch this clip and watch how this man get torched.
You know, there's all of this wealth, and you hear about it, comes as England is facing rising costs of living, a living crisis, austerity budget cuts, and so on. And then you have those who are asking for reparations for colonialism, and they're wondering, you know, $100 billion, $24 billion here and there, $500 million there. Some people want to be paid back, and members of the public are wondering, why are we suffering when you are, you know, you have all of this vast wealth? Those are legitimate concerns.
Here it come. He just asked her. Now the man just loaded the gun for himself. Now he about to get served up on that plate. And this is what a lot of people do. She about to hit him.
Well, I think you're right about reparations in terms of if people want it, though, what they need to do is you always need to go back to the beginning of a supply chain. Where was the beginning of the supply chain? That was in Africa. And when across the entire world, when the slavery was taking place, which was the first nation in the world that abolished slavery? The first nation in the world to abolish it. It was started by William Wilberforce, was the British. In Great Britain, they abolished slavery. 2,000 naval men died on the high seas trying to stop slavery. Why? Because the African kings were rounding up their own people. They had them on cages waiting in the beaches. No one was running into Africa to get them. And I think you're totally right. If reparations need to be paid, we need to go right back to the beginning of that supply chain and say who was rounding up their own people and having them handcuffed in cages. Absolutely. That's where they should start. And maybe, I don't know, the descendants of those families where they died in the high seas trying to stop the slavery, that those families should receive something too, I think, at the same time.
It's an interesting discussion, Hillary. Thank you.
Now that's the moment when you say, boom, got you. Shut that man down. Interesting discussion. All right, now, that's how you school somebody. No wiggle room. Yes, Africans was involved in the slave trade too. No, 100 white men didn't just come in Africa and come get us. People need to, and if you go to Ghana, they know they was responsible. So for all you educated people, reparations. That lady said, let's start at the supply chain. Don Lemon had never heard the word supply chain. What? Is this the baby formula? That's it go. There you go. All right, let's see if we can see.